Project Serpo. 1947 Roswell crash with 3 beings. 1952 being dies but communications with the planet civilization continue. 1965 Interexchange program 12 soldiers. 1977 Steven Spielberg and Jacques Vallée creates movie Close Encounter of the Third Kind. 1978 comeback from Serpo 8 soldiers. 2005 soldier leaks information about planet Serpo. 2014 dies last soldier from first Interexchange. 2017 The New York Times releases UFO videos recorded by military planes and backed with radar and eyewitnesses. 2020 Jacques Vallée test recovered materials magnesium on Stanford University most advanced microscope and found out this material is not found on nature. It has been manufactured not by humans. Chapter 1. Denver, Colorado. Present day. Come on Fred, throw me a bone on this one. I don't know what you want me to say, Charlie, but no matter how you slice it, I'm not gonna change my tune here. A cryptic email is not the lead. If that were the case, I'd send you out to get the scoop on helping the king of some obscure third world country launder money or to land the exclusive on the miracle drug that promises to increase my size. 2 breaking news stories that just arrived in my inbox. This isn't spam. No, I can't positively say it's legit, but what if it is? What if it leads to something big? All I'm asking for is 2 days to chase this to its source. Hell, I'll even take them without pay. The only thing you're going to be chasing is your OWNASS. Well, that means I'll be the one with crap on my face. Fine. 2 days. But I want you back here Friday night and don't return empty-handed. Bring me a story I can print, or so help me I'll make sure you are covering town meetings for the next year. Christ. I thought towns like this only existed in bad movies. Hey, old timer, you wouldn't by chance know where I could find the Sunset Diner, would you? Not around here, that's for sure. Well, I was told it was on Main Street. Does that sound about right? Sure, but Main Street in Carlson. You're in Montgomery. And how do I get to Carlson? Keep driving, you'll get there eventually. Keep driving? What the hell kind of direction is that? I thought these small town folk were supposed to be all Norman Rockwell-like. I feel like I'm in an episode of the goddamn Twilight Zone, for crying out loud. Brum brum brum. Maybe Fred was right. Maybe this is a fool's errand I'm running. I don't know which gets me in more trouble, my ambition or knack for being so damn thick-headed. Why didn't I just keep my mouth shut? No, like an idiot, I have to say there's a story. I'm driving around aimlessly in this god-forsaken desert with a quarter tank of gas, probably closer to breaking down than actually finding a story. God, I'm an idiot. Why didn't I let the rental agent talk me into the damn GPS? Deep truths are being kept. Government controls the information while the military suppresses it. They will stop at nothing to maintain secrecy. Sunset Diner, Carlson, Nevada. Wednesday at 5 p.m., full disclosure. What the? Jesus. What the hell happened here? Hello? Are you okay? UN. Christ. I've called for help. I'm gonna get you out of there. It's hot as hell in here and I smell fuel. We've gotta hurry. They cough the seat. It's okay, I got the seat belt. You're gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. You're going to be okay. Help should be here shortly. Just sit tight and try not to work yourself up. It's there. Everything. It's all there. What is? What are you talking about? The seat. Under the seat. Okay. Okay. I'll get it. Just try and stay calm. Christ. Who cough? Hurry. There's not much. Caught. Not much time. What the hell am I doing? I'm supposed to be out here finding a story, not becoming one. Is this what you wanted? An envelope? You have 2. Cough. I have to what? Let the world know. Another coffee, sugar? Sure why not? Third cup's the charm, right? You traveling? What's that? I ain't seen you around here before, so I figured you must just be on your way through. Generally any new faces we see are just a pit stop. Yes and no. I'm down from Denver, but I was actually supposed to be meeting someone here. Considering they're an hour late, I'm guessing I've been stood up. Well, now that's a damn near crime if you ask me. In a small town like this, a good-looking man like you has no business eating dinner by himself. Well, I appreciate that, but it wasn't a woman. WHO stood me up. I think it would have been less painful if it was. Needless to say, my trip to Carlson hasn't exactly turned out as planned. I'll tell you what, let me put a little extra TLC in that next cup of coffee of yours and we'll see if we can take a little bit of that gloom OFF. Sounds good to me. I'll be back in 2 shakes then, sugar. A diary? This is what I risked my life for? You taking note of your bad day, sugar? Nah. I can blog with the best of them, but diaries aren't really my speed. No, someone gave this to me earlier today. Not sure what's inside, but my guess is it wasn't worth driving a couple 100 miles for. Well, you know what they say. Sometimes people's dirty little secrets are better kept that way. You think so? If they wanted the whole world to know about what was inside, they wouldn't have put it in there in the first place, now would they? I'll keep that in mind. So let's see what kind of dirty little secrets the old man has hiding. October 15, 1963. I recently arrived home from a commanding tour in Vietnam. My head filled with a cloud of thoughts, some good, most bad. I made my way to a place that brought me back to my youth. The Sunset Diner. I guess in my OWN way, it was an attempt at reconnecting with reality. It's there that I met a cute waitress with pouty red lips and a set of legs that started and stopped in places I wanted to know better. So you're one of Uncle Sam's boys, huh? I'd been away for a long time, and as far as I'm concerned there's nothing better than an American girl with a strong sense of WHOSH he is and what SH he likes. I'm actually pilot for the Air Force. Ooh. AFLY boy. You ever shoot down any commies? That's classified, miss, but I can tell you that I've secured a lot of airspace in my day. Well then, I guess I should thank you for keeping me safe, huh? Just doing my duty. If I made you safer in the process, that's an unexpected, yet equally gratifying advantage of the job. Away for a long time or not, talking to a pretty young girl is like riding a bike, you never forget how to pedal. And believe me, I can pedal with the best of them. Well, if you ask me, you deserve a free cup of coffee for all of your hard work. Much obliged, miss. Had it not been for a pair of unexpected party guests, that little waitress may have ended up my wife someday, but those guards weren't in my deck. Friends of yours? Can I help you fellas? You can help your country, soldier. Your presence is requested immediately, Colonel. Now if you'll join us outside, there's a car waiting. When someone flashes a badge of those credentials, you generally leap without waiting for them to tell you how high. Needless to say, I leapt. October 17, 1963. After being the subject of a series of interviews with various military and government officials, I found myself volunteered by the powers that be in a battery of unfamiliar and unusual exercises to demonstrate my ability to endure hardship. Some tested my emotional and psychological breaking points, while others evaluated my physical abilities in extreme conditions, including zero oxygen, zero gravity environments. Academically, I had everything from space exploration to astronomy to explosive training pounded into my brain day in and day out. They even had me studying some kind of made-up language, which I assume was created to confuse the enemy in case they infiltrated our radio communications. Let me tell you, it was difficult to decipher, and even more difficult to speak. I was also taught a number of skills that fall outside of my usual realm of expertise, including field medical training, biology, general nutrition and physical stress training. October 31, 1963. Sleep, food and water were scarce throughout the training, leaving me to wonder if I was being prepared for the tortures of a Viet Cong prison camp. If I was headed back to the front lines in anticipation of a war, I was doing IT alone. I had ET to see another soldier and my entire time at the mysterious, unnamed location. November 1, 1963. My previous journal entry has proven to be premature. Earlier today I found myself standing in a room with 11 other individuals, 9 of whom were men and 2 WHO were women. It is here that we discovered the nature of the training and ultimately the objective. Needless to say, none of us were prepared or expecting WHT followed. Welcome to Camp Perry, ladies and gentlemen. The building you currently stand in serves as an above top secret location. Not even the highest levels of government and military have knowledge of or access to IT. You've been chosen to serve your country unlike any before you. Now please take a file from the table and we can begin briefing you on the mission at hand. Immediately I was struck by the classification of the mission. Although IT could stand for anything, something told me this was no longer a matter pertaining to the war. What you're holding in your hands contains pertinent facts and historical information relating to Project Crystal Knight. You may have heard of an incident that occurred in July of 1947 on the outskirts of Roswell, New Mexico. It has been reported, and since refuted, that an alien spacecraft crash-landed in nearby Corona on what is known as the Foster Ranch. The crash did in fact occur, as did another at nearby Pelona Peak. During a complete sweep of the crash sites, 6 extraterrestrial biological entities, hereby referred to as EBIs, were discovered and transported to Los Alamos National Laboratory for further study. One was still alive. The EBI remained alive until 1952. During that time, communication was established with the being, and more importantly, with IT's planet of origin located in the Zeta Reticuli star system. Since that time, we have been in contact with the small planet. During a series of correspondences, it was agreed that an interplanetary exchange program would take place. It was determined that 12 military personnel would travel to the Zeta Reticuli star system and live among IT's people for 10 years. You are that team: 2 high-ranking commanders, 2 experienced pilots, 2 highly skilled linguistic specialists, 1 military-trained biologist, 2 distinguished scientists, 2 doctors, and a security officer. As we all tried to absorb what we were being told, a member of the group spoke up, asking what we all thought, but were too shaken to speak out loud for ourselves. What if we don't want to go? Each of you has chosen to serve the United States of America, but this is not an order being handed down. It is an honor. You are the best of the best. The 12 we think most capable of accomplishing the greatest exploration in the history of mankind. Your exploits in the farthest reaches of space will become legendary. Make no mistake, Project Crystal Knight is not without its share of risks, and because of this we are forced to take precautions in the event you do not return. If you choose to accept the mission, each of you will be sheep-dipped. Officially you will be listed as missing, but technically you'll no longer exist. Names, birth dates, background and hobbies. IT means nothing moving forward. Excuse me, sugar, but it is time for us to close up for the night. Is your diary filled with lots of juicy gossip? Juicy? No. But if wildly imaginative is what you're looking for, this is IT. Well, at least IT's